Hey, anybody want in on this? Come on over.
You don't want me in there. You lose followers.
Come on. Hey guys, welcome back. Gun World, the yearly expedition. We come on down and check out the new release for the 25 Mathews. Now, if you ain't heard yet, you ain't seen the MFJJ or the Lancaster video, it is the Lift X. Okay, the Lift X or the Lift XRS or the Lift X XD if you got the really long arms. But a couple key features that's new. Apparently Mathews has won and taken care of their lawsuit with Bowtech, and so we got a very similar design on the did away with the top hats, okay? And then there is a new replaceable grip. There's multiple profiles for the grip. I'll check that out here in just a minute. So it's very apparent to me and pretty much everybody here that between the Ultraview sight and the grips, that's being made and packaged by Ultraview. So, I mean, that stuff looks phenomenal. Can't wait to get that out and show you. But as far as the rest of the features of the bow, pretty much everything's the same as the original Lift. Now, there is new upgraded designs to the limbs. If you've seen the new release video from Mathews, they are having a coating put on the limbs. And, well, a lot of their processors are still the same. So they're getting that fine-tuned. Everybody knows that Mathews had a little bit of issue last year with their limbs. But as far as offerings go, this is probably one of the biggest offerings Mathews has ever created. Now, the 29.5 and the 33, just like last year, right? But now, with the RS version, which we have one of them here, however, it's in a lady's weight, either 52 or 56 pound limbs, also comes in a 27.5. However, that 27.5, just like was it the V3X 27 or the V3 27, will absolutely be able to go to 29 inches and 80 pounds. So for all you guys who hunt in a ground blind, you hunt from a saddle, I would strongly suggest that you check out the Lift RS. So let's play around, draw this a little bit, shoot it, and yeah, enjoy the release date. So the new Bond grip, obviously you can see who's packaging this, right? This Mathews didn't do this. We got Engage, the Contour, and the Taper, and you can get it in some different colors. I'm sure somebody will probably make some aftermarket colors as well. But the Engage is a little thinner. I like all of them have a raised little knurled back strap. Okay, and that's going to fit right in a winch of your hand really nice. Looking at this box, I would have thought that I would enjoy the Taper. Okay, it's just a little bit wider than the Engage, but actually after putting it on a bow, I actually like the Contour. Now after saying the Athens and stuff like that was actually my favorite grips, I can understand why I kind of like this now, because just having that little bit of a positive bump right there on the bottom of your thumb, I think I like that. The cool thing about the Bond system is it'll fit bows all the way back to 2019. So your V3X series, yeah, you'll be able to pick a Bond for a bow that you already have. So if a super skinny grip is your thing, the Bond side plates is going to be where it's at for you. Now the samples that they sent are just black. I'm betting they will probably come in some other colors, but that's super thin. Now in the package over here, you actually get 3M tape to go underneath there, and then on the back of the bow, you know, which actually fit against your hand, there's grip tape in there too. So I would expect somebody in the aftermarket will probably be repopping stuff like that, but yeah, side plates are cool. So this is, well, this speaks for itself. Ultraview, pairing up with Mathews. You can do multiple different pin configurations. So obviously, like this is the creme de la creme, right? Ultraview, known for high quality. Some beautiful little 10 pins there. I think the MSRP on this is going to be $649, and well, you can just see some really nice components there. We'll snap that into place, vertical or horizontal. All right, so we're going to shoot a 29.5X. Same cam system as previous years. The only main changes is a little bit higher quality stuff to the limbs that they had issues with last year. The tunability, you know, in the cam, and then the grip options. So same riser weights. It's the same riser, okay? Same stiff draw and a same unforgiving back wall. And same super dead feel in the hand. We'll talk about this bow a little bit, and then we'll talk about, you know, the Alpha from Hoyt, because everybody's going to be looking at these two bows and comparing them. Both bows are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The tunability of this for someone who lives remotely and doesn't live next to an archery shop, you know, this is a big deal coming into the Mathews technology. Now, new colors, okay, you got the darker gray, or called shell, and then the first light's going to be available again, and then the Verde Kuru. I think I have one of those over on the shelf. We'll go take a look at that. It's actually a really dark color, and I think it looks phenomenal. So just take a couple more shots here. I'm not going to worry about speed, anything like that. This bow is currently set up at 28 inches. I'm a 28.5 inch guy, and I mean, the bow feels great. The only thing I personally don't like about the Mathews system, and I have nothing against 85% let off, I just need this much valley. There's no valley on this. Once you relax a little bit, like, this thing will pull you forward, and essentially this cam system makes you shoot better, because it makes you continue to have back pressure the whole time you're at draw, which is a good thing. But I tend to relax in the valley. I don't shoot with a lot of back tension. I should, but maybe that's why I'm not a fan of this cam. So the way this tune system works, very similar to Bowtech's, but Bowtech actually moves the cam back and forth. The Mathews system, you see you've got a nice little window here. There's a locking bolt on the end. You'll remove that, and then down inside here, it actually is threaded to be able to move this limb, just one limb, in and out a little bit. And that's enough to, you know, adjust your tears and essentially tune the cam. So we'll put that shell color up. You know, and some of the other colors that we have here is green. We did away from calling it ambush. Now it's called green. And then one of the new colors this year is the Kuru Verde. And I got to be honest, that's some good looking camo right there. I like that. That riser looks pretty. All the way out the limbs. I can see that all rigged out with a matching camo quiver. That looks sweet. So I did grab a 27, and like if I was going to buy this is what I buy, the Lift RS. Now, unfortunately, the one that they sent, this is more geared towards the short draw person, the ladies, okay? This is a 52-pound model that only is set up at 24.5 inches right now. So, yeah, like if my wife was here, she'd be going nuts, because her favorite bow was the Stoke, and this is a Stoke on steroids for sure. So your Atlas shooters, your Prima shooters, you're going to want to come take a look at this. This is pretty sweet. And if you do have those bows, the Bond grip will absolutely work on them. So very sweet, great looking riser. I don't know exactly what this brace height is. I have a T-square sitting here.
Can you do something other than, he hates having that.
5.5.
Is there a better place to?
Something like that. Anyway, that thing's sweet. This bow's just got thump to it. Now, I'll be honest, this is set up at 70 and 30, and I'm a 28.5 guy, but I mean, so this is the Hoyt Alpha X2, and honestly, both these bows are completely high end. The only thing that I don't like from Hoyt is the lack of tunability, you know, in your paper tear. You still got a top hat system. You're still going to have to, you know, require the use of a pro shop. However, these bows are a little faster than what they used to be. This year, instead of doing a 3 modular cam system, these have a 1 inch modular, so it'll be adjusted for every inch, and everyone, especially the people on the lower end of the spectrum, get a little bit more energy out of that cam system. So the Hoyt Alpha X2 feels really good in hand. This is a 32. We have a 29 over here, and well, I'm a fan of the 29. Now, we have this 29 set up at 28 inches, and it feels really good. I'm not exactly sure on the brace height and everything, but This doesn't have the the same backing like Mathews does with the grips now. I do like the Alpha X grip. It's just something that isn't available. The Alpha X2 is just like a lot of the Hoyts, has a hole in the riser here to be able to run your cable-driven rest. Let's shoot this one. So this one's 2870. The biggest thing I like about this cam over the Mathews is it does have a little bit of forgiveness, and it does have a little bit of a valley. So coming to full draw and then leaching forward ever so slightly, I actually feel like I can move an eighth, or probably not much more than an eighth, but there is a little bit of forgiveness there. I don't know. They all feel good. So all in all, I think if I was going to buy a new bow this year, my personal preference, I want a little bit more forgiveness, and I have a bow press. I'm capable of taking care of myself, so I'm probably looking at Alpha X2. My wife, on the other hand, I think this bow probably fits her better. Now, I'm going to wait a little bit, and we're going to see what the numbers do, and possibly we can do another video later with a short draw person in mind and see which one wins in speed tests with, say, a 450 and a 500 grain arrow. But all in all, having the ability to change the profiles for smaller hands and putting side plates on something that is geared towards people with small hands, you're going to sell a bunch of these in the RS version. So go to your local pro shop, go check them out. If you guys are in the Louisville metro area, come check out Gun World in Corton, Indiana. Have all the flagship bows from Bowtech to Hoyt to Mathews to Darton to pretty much everything you can think of. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll see y'all on the next one. #Whiteriverrambo. Don't forget to shoot straight and shoot often. I'll see y'all on the next one.